Hello everyone, welcome to this Dota 2 cast. My name is Automo, and I'll be casting this Reddit cast request. It's apparently supposed to be a very close game, so I'm interested to find out who wins. I don't know who the person who submitted this was. I didn't check their username, so I'll be as curious to find out who wins this game as you are. Anyway, on the Radiant team, we have Lena being played by Resaplia. We have Accept Dance being played on the Anti-Mage. We have Undying, love this here, being played by DJ Man Noobs, I'm gonna say. We have The Best on the Troll, and lastly we have Lonely Druid on the Puck, who takes level 1 and face chip, odd skill build. On the die, we have Run or Die. On the Abaddon, we have Tiny being played by Great Bait Rate 8 out of 8 Mate. That's a pretty cool name actually. Disruptor being played by Dr. Kane. We have Techies being played by Long Dong Ching Chong. And lastly we have Hamza on the Skyrat Maze. So pretty cool. I honestly like some of the names that are on this team. Both teams are pretty funny names now that I think about it. So it's a Twilight top. Looks like there might be an Abaddon carry. Seems like it so far. The Twilight of Undying and Troll Warlord seems pretty strong. I actually favor them over the dual lane of Troll and Undying seems stronger than the Twilight, but we'll have to wait and see. So far they're doing a great job of harassing with the lightning and the storm and the arcane bolts. Mid lane, it is Tiny versus Puck. Again, I'm not sure why Puck is taking Phase Shift and Waning Rift. He should always take Illusory Orb and Waning Rift, but I guess it's to silence the Tiny. A bit odd. You see, right now he could have killed him if he had the point in Illusory Orb. He could have jaunted to it. But either way, both doing pretty decently. Looks like Tiny has his ball coming on the way. Should be fine. Bottom lane is going to be a Techies against an Anti-Mage and a Lena. This is a really odd lane. They should send someone else here because I feel like the Techies he wants to roam around the map planting mines. He doesn't want to stick in this lane. So very odd laning phase coming out of the Dire. Radiant seems to have the much better laning phase so far. Apart from this rather weird Huck who has no points in Illusory Orb, but he might get the kill. No, he doesn't. This is a really big misplay. He needs to have at least 1 point here. He could have just killed the Tiny just now, but again, very odd play coming out from this Puck. And Tiny tanking up creeps. Not sure you want to do that, buddy. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. Disruptor looks like he's going for Poison Glimpse, Thunder Strike, pretty good. They seem to be doing a good job of zoning them out. Troll World with no CS, sorry, with only 1 CS, and Undying with 5. So Undying is doing quite okay. Like the point indication, probably try to spam it. The thing is, he doesn't really have a lot of mana regen, so it'll be hard for him to keep up the decay spam. But he still needs to do it somehow, or find a way to do it at least. So, looking at the lanes, I still find it very odd that there's a carry void. We really don't see this very often, but it's kind of interesting. Okay, Tombstone comes out. I missed the kill mid lane, but looks like we might have a kill here. Lots of zombies come out. Abaddon being chased. Will they keep going for him? Another DK is gonna come out and gets the kill. I think he was trying very hard to make sure he got the last hit. But First Blood was taken by the Puck. He seemed to have been doing a really good job of harassing him, and look at that, 1 point in Illusory Orb, so good. There's a benefit to taking Waning Rift, of course, which is the longer duration silence. Oh, okay, stunned, but manages to. He didn't actually dodge any damage, but there's not much damage to take from it anyway. So 2 lanes going quite well for them, and bottom lane as well, with the Anti-Mage being the highest farmer in the game. Lena doing okay, and Abaddon is actually, I like this. They really need someone to come bottom and get this experience because they want Techies to be putting bombs somewhere else. They should maybe let the Skyrat farm top or the Disruptor. The picks from the Dire are a bit odd. Feels like they have a bit too many supports. Abaddon, Disruptor, Skyrat. That's a bit too much. And Abaddon isn't exactly, yeah, he can be played as a carry, but that doesn't mean he's a good carry. There's a Quelling Blade as well, so that's a bit interesting. I don't feel like they'll be either side will be able to kill anyone here. There's Suicide, Shield, Blood Magic Resistance, and Stuns. I feel like bottom lane we won't be seeing much action. Mid lane, has been pretty interesting so far between the odd skill build Puck versus Tiny, who for some reason still died to him, and top lane. Who's looks like they're doing Disruptor farm, and Scarlet Mage isn't. He seems to be doing nothing actually. This game, I think actually maxing Ancient Seal would be better. You want to make sure Puck cannot phase shift or use his jaunt. You want to make sure Anti-Mage can't blink. Lina, if silence is useless. So I feel like you don't want to put more than 1 point in Arcane Bolt early and max Ancient Seal. Which, yeah, he puts a point now, but I feel like you want to max it. Bottom lane. And looks like he'll be fine. Okay, takes another point in the Mystical. Most times when a person plays Abner as a carry, they go for max Curse of Avernus. But I like this. Even if you're playing as a carry, his skills early game are just so good at supporting his team. When I look at it though, where's the damage gonna come from the Dire? Late game, they have the Tiny. Oh, Tiny. Speaking of which, silence? No? Nothing? Nothing? Okay, nothing. Oh, top lane. Looks like Skywrath is the one who's gonna fall thanks to that Tombstone and slow by the troll. Yeah, I'm looking and I think it seems like the Radiant have the better lineup. Early game they have incredibly good team fights with the Undying, the Puck, and even the Lina contributes quite well in the team fight. Late game Troll and Anti-Mage are scale incredibly well. Some of the best carries in the game. Troll has been nerfed a bit, but he's still very strong. Although I do not like the max Berserker's Rage. You want to go max Whirling Axes to get better damage out of it and better slow. So I don't approve. Oh, I don't think this is very good. And whereas the Dire, looking at their lineup, they have their late game seems to rely on an Abaddon and maybe a Tiny. Tiny could do well late game if he goes for Aghanim. Nice, gets the kill. If and he's going for point and grow. Usually you want to take one more point to max toss, max avalanche, because your attack speed lowers so much. Because look how fast also it attacks. It takes almost 2 seconds to get a hit in. So you usually don't want to take it. It does increase toss's damage, but it's usually better just to max toss and avalanche by themselves. And some harass coming out. And Disruptor going for max Thunderstrike. You really don't want to do this. You want to go max Glimpse for the range. It's Disruptor's best skill. Great for pickups, sending people back from to the fountain. It's just the best ability he has in general. So maxing Thunderstrike, yeah, the damage increases by quite a lot. Goes up to 400 damage, which is very good. Some of it even AoE that you can hit other people in, but Glimpse is the better spell. Still, at least not going max Kinetic Field, which I see some people do. Okay, Troll going in. The Tombstone comes out and looks like the Disruptor is the first to fall. Will they be able to kill the Troll? Looks like they might actually. Kinetic Field doing very well, and at the same time Puck falls after trying to chase the Tiny. Looks like Tiny not gonna fall down there. Techie is already with that optimism that I really don't like. I feel like Techie really hasn't done much. He's put 3 bombs here. You don't want to play Techie this way. You want to go around mining everything basically. So I don't feel like he's contributed that much to his team yet. He soaked up some experience, so that's about it. But at least he lets his friend take the ruin. That's nice. Let's look. Oh, Undying. Taking quite a lot of damage from that Thunderstrike, but not enough to die. Looks like he'll be fine. Let's look at some of the farm that we have. What are people going for? Lina going for the max Dragon Slave. The damage scale is way better on the Dragon Slave. 70 damage per level. Looks like the Abaddon diving in. Not sure you really want to be there. He doesn't even have his ultimate, and he's almost out, and he's out of mana. He's balling up. Looks like he'll be fine, but that was a very odd dive. Top lane. Looks like they're going to get a kill on the Troll. Sorry, kills happening everywhere. The person who uploaded this said kills happen everywhere, and you're like, that's good, but I can't catch most of them. Bottom lane. Lots of mines. They're trying to lead people to them. Very clever, but if they had a sentry, they won't fall for it. I don't know if they will. Anti-Mage pings it out, but he knows that that area is dangerous. Oh, Lina, who's a sentry, very nice. Able to see all the mines there. And even plant some trees. Sorry, burn some trees, and now she'll be able to get even easier access. Anti-Mage actually going for this kill if he sees him, he just needs a mana void, and he could get a kill, but no vision. Interesting. All right. So yeah, Lina going for a standard build, nothing too crazy there. Anti-mage, looks like he's gonna go rush Battle Fury. I like that. A bit weak, but one of the things I think about is that he needs more points in stats. Usually, I like the burning build where you put 1 point in everything, and then you max out stats. Well, not you don't max out straight away, of course, but you get a few points in stats until you go max blink. I feel like that's the better way to play it. But this is fine as well. He's burning a lot of mana every hit he does. That's something I've noticed. Undying, looks like he's going to go for an early Aghanim. That's very unusual. We never see this really. I'm interested to see how it goes for him. The early Aghanims on Undying, that'll be quite interesting. He's done very well for himself, 2-0 and 2. And looks like he's just going to throw a Tombstone. Oh, max decay. Alright, looks like we might have a kill. One of them is going for the Disruptor, one of them is going for the Skymage. He stays way too long in that field, and looks like he should be fine. He should turn around and maybe heal himself. There you go, heal. Comes out, looks like it might be a triple kill for the Radiant, and Puck actually has the double kill. Very nicely done by the Radiant team. Troll, not bad. I don't like the max Berserkers yet. I think you should need to go max Rolling Axes, but apart from that, he seems to be doing fine. And Puck actually has a Hand of Mice, which he picked up. So this Puck definitely thinks of going late game. And actually, if he gets a Blink Dagger within the next 3 minutes, it's not bad timing at all. Especially because he has a Midas. So, not bad for them. And it looks like the Graphs, yeah, going for Radiant Trader, especially after that last fight, which was really good for them. Techie so far not paying off, but we'll see. Abaddon, saving up for something. Alright, I wonder if it's going to be a Radiance. Somehow I feel like it might be. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a Radiance, who knows. He's saving up this much gold. Can't be a Midas, because he would have bought the recipe at least so far. So what's it gonna be? Blink Dagger? That'll be odd. Can't be Aghanims. He would have bought the point booster. What item could it be? What item could it be? I really don't know. Top lane. So we might have engagement. No. Okay. Tiny has the Blink Dagger. I like early Blink Dagger rush on Tiny because I feel like it gives you a lot of potential to get pickoffs. And we'll see. I'm probably gonna go for the Aghanims, then into Assault Cuirass next. And mid lane, listen, they want to converge on the Puck. Can they get him? Tiny blink in, stun misses, but he doesn't have any Blink Dagger. Oh, beautiful ultimate by the Disruptor, keeping him in his place. Abaddon has the double damage rune, has a lot of gold that we don't know what he's gonna do with. A Disruptor going for an Aghanims as well. Okay, so lots of early Aghanims coming out. Techies doesn't have much, but at least his mining is not that much really. Skywrath Mage has almost level 6. He's going for max Arcane Bolt. Again, not the best, but it's not that bad either. It's I think the max Ancient Seal would have been better this game, but he's probably used to playing max Arcane Bolt, so he's just gonna go with the style he's familiar with. And bottom lane, Teki, oh sorry, not Teki, Abaddon walks in, still with a ton of gold. No shield, so if he got a Laguna just now, he would have been killed, but no Laguna, so good for him. And Anti-Mage just free farming it up. Does he have a full? Yep, he has a full Battle Fury. Nicely done. And almost max blink, so he'll be able to switch between camps very fast. And so Anti-Mage doing very well for himself. 80 CS in the first 13 minutes, so not bad at all. And Tiny, still not yet at that point booster. And looks like Undai might be thinking of going. I don't think there's not enough mines either, but they should be thankful. Playing against Stickies is one of the most annoying things that can happen. And Undying is here. He's thinking about it. He's definitely contemplating it. He thinks that I think you should just get a couple of creeps and get your Aghanims, but who knows? Maybe he's on the right track in mid lane. Damn, Puck gets the kill, and looks like Puck is gonna fall. No, it can't even face shift out of that one. So yeah, Undying, just kind of drifting around, not sure what he wants to do yet. And here's Disruptor, still nothing. Abaddon goes for Vladimir's. Gonna give a lot of armor to all his team, which is gonna be useful. Oh, for a second I thought that he was being killed. He's gonna be useful against the Undying as well as the Troll. So it has reduced quite a lot of their damage, especially the zombie damage from Tombstone. Another item that would be quite good for his team would be a Crimson Guard. Crimson Guard completely negates the Tombstone, basically. So, should probably consider going for it. But again, I don't know what kind of build this guy's going for. And Vladimir's just, he straight up bought a Vladimir's. I mean, you could have bought a Mechanism. You could have bought in a more carry item, but Vladimir's, what an odd choice. Very odd choice. Does Facebook have cosmetics? Oh, he just gets caught out and avalanche. There we go, and almost dead. Oh, nice ultimate by the disruptor, but is able to get the kill. Oh, he is able to get the kill. That's on strike. Teki suicides himself, but gets nothing out of it. And there's four man mid. Undying is here. They want to go in. Tiny has enough mana to do his combo if he feels like it. I feel like he will. There we go. Jump in. Oh no, it doesn't even blink it. He just walks in and blinks out. Actually, strange. Disruptor, 3 points in glimpse, but not enough. Not close enough to get it. And Tiny. 2 seconds. 1 second. Blink in. Will he blink in? There's a lot of good words though on the Radiant team. Oh, it looks like Tiny gonna get caught out. Undying Tombstone comes out. Laguna Blade, is he gonna be caught? No. Oh, they catch them in the kinetic field. And nice, Scat Mage throws ultimate, but 3 people walk in, so it doesn't do much damage. Looks like we might be losing the Undying unless he can. So, oh, nice magic wand use keeps him alive, but his glimpse back looks like he's gonna fall. Yep, he's definitely dead. And now it's Puck gets a double Dream Coil off, kills one. Will he kill the other? And looks like the Disruptor's probably gonna fall. And he will. Now it's time for Abaddon. Abaddon, no ultimate. Will they be able to chase him down? The mana burn is big on them, and looks like he's out of mana. Skyzmate actually buys back for some reason. Tiny Blade teleports in, gonna get that kill on the Lina, and in the meantime, looks like the rest of the diver is gonna make it out to safety unless the Puck gets caught. He silences him and some hits, but whoa, didn't go far enough. Looks like Tiny's gonna. There we go. Teleport. Sorry, blink strike. Blink and stun, and there we go. Tiny bought the power treads, not rushing for Agams yet. Power tread, not bad for him, but still feel like the Agams what he needs. Oh, nice, very nice, triple kill, and looks like he'll be able to make it out to safety. That was well done, very well done. And they were going to go Undying. Not sure I want to go up against those two, man. Okay, he's taking some hits. Tiny throws a stun. Looks like they should be able to make it out alive. There's really no way for them to kill the Abaddon, I feel like. I mean, not with his ultimate. The cool thing, though, is that Lina, with an Aghanims, not even Aghanims, but Aghanims helps, is that if you get her Aghanims, she can do 950 damage, which, let's say Abaddon has like 800 life, like right now. You throw a Laguna Blade, you bypass the borrowed time completely. So it's a way of being able to take out the Abaddon. Another way is if you have Axe, but they don't. So against Abaddon, what you want to do is you make sure that when his life is near 400, you hit him with a hit that's enough to kill him. A good example would be like Laguna Blade, Finger of Death is really good. Just a huge burst damage. It's not very reliable on physical attackers. For example, if you had PA with her crit, you might be able to do it, but it's not reliable. And there isn't much else magic damage that's that big. I think Techies, if he had many minds, could be able to do it, but it's very hard to tell. What other hero has big burst damage besides those two? Well, we'll find out. Question for another time. So, looking at the graphs, looks like it's slightly in favor of Radiant in terms of experience, but net worth about 4k, not bad for them. Anti-Mage still farming it up like crazy. Looks like he's going Vladimir's as well. Alright, Vladimir Gaming for some reason. And Undying has his Aghanims up. It increases how much damage is amplified, which is nice, but I'm not exactly sure why you'd need it. I don't know. I feel like he could have gone for a mech or something. They see the mines. It drops a sentry. Ooh, almost lost that Undying just now. And Troll shouldn't be the one to disable the mines because he's a bit melee. Wow, they take so much damage. It's like they're not very coordinated in their mine field stoppage. Okay, looks like they throw lose your orb, but it's not enough. Puck has his mind, but not using it for some reason. You have a mind. I don't know what he's saving for, and it looks like he might die now. Yeah, this is very odd to me. I don't know why some people they get mites, but they don't use it every opportunity they can. Undying, maybe mistaking Puck's intentions. There was a couple of hits on the tower, barely tickling it basically. And yeah, look at this. Still, there we go. Hand of Might is finally used. He could have used it like 30 seconds ago, right over here, but decided to keep it. I feel like that's a pretty bad play. Nice sentry wards coming out of the Lina. She's doing a very good job of making sure that the mines are deactivated. That's why we haven't seen any random explosions. Radiants have both teams warding, so both teams respecting the vision and the power of the ward. Lina has a voice stone, so starting on that Yules will be quite difficult for her to burst people down this game though. Sky Mage is okay and Techies as well, but Disruptor is slightly tanky, but Abaddon and Tiny definitely people she can't burst down. Tiny getting real close to that Aghanims will be able to go through the base like butter. So far, Radiant has 4 towers, Dire has 2. So at least tower wise, the Radiant have the advantage. Oh wait, no, sorry, I didn't realize. The Radiant has 3 towers. Sorry, there has to sound not much of a big advantage. And definitely the Dire go through buildings way faster. They have the Ticky's mines as well as the Tiny. Whoa, sorry. Tiny with Aghanims also cleaves through buildings like they're nothing. He doesn't actually cleave, sorry, but he goes through them very easily. He almost has it as well. Ooh, Undying steps on a few mines. Funny how he got there without stepping on them, but do they have any vision? A ward here would be very useful for both teams. And tense moment. Not sure what's gonna happen. Alright. And looks like nothing. Puck, now instead of going for Lindagger, goes for Dagon. He doesn't want more initiation. I find that to be an odd choice. I feel like you could go. Dagon's a pretty good item, I mean, on Puck, but I feel like the Lindagger is such a core. Oh, nice! Catches just the troll actually in the field, and looks like troll might die, and he does. Very good work. Nice 4-man Dream Coil, followed by a 2-man, 3-man Silence. Big Puck plays. He actually throws the Dagon on the Disruptor. Very nicely done. And looks like, will the minefield explode? It might, but it's not gonna be enough anyway. And they trade a 4-for-1, very big. Definitely, right. That was a very nice play by the Puck. Good job. Definitely blinked in. He threw a 4-man Dream Coil and he was able to use that Waning Rift. I don't know if he had Blink Dag with him at the time. Abaddon going for an SNY. Very odd player, this Abaddon. Honestly, I don't understand what he's doing. I mean, I feel like he could have gotten the mech and helped his team, but either way, let's look at some item progress. Lina staying with those sentry wards, very good for her. So they want to push bottom, but should be okay. Abaddon scaring them off, and will he keep going or silenced? But you can't. Oh, that's someone gets impact, and it is the Puck. They're gonna chase him. Slows come out. Who slowed more? Definitely the Undying is slowed more. This is gonna be one of the longest chases ever. Throw out the Death Coil, and he does Mist Coil. Sorry, and looks like he'll be fine. Just shield himself, and he should be okay. Where are these zombies anyway? They've been chasing him forever. There we go. That's the tombstone. Now easy 150 gold. Actually, that was a pretty big exchange. It wasn't nothing, even though I don't like this too much talk and taunting. Anti-Mage, Vladimir's up, has Metal Fury, has the Power Thread. Should definitely consider going for that Manta. If he can burn the mana of the Sky Wrath, the Techies, or even the Disruptor, he can get a huge mana void. So Manta style helps with that. Dying looks like he has Power Threads. No idea what he's gonna go for next. I find the there's a good mix of magic and physical damage on both sides. So if you want to get Pipe or Crimson Guard for either side is good. I feel like a mech would be really useful though, because a mech doesn't just doesn't reduce magic or physical damage, just it makes everyone's health pool even bigger. So that's really good. Troll Warlord. Oh, let's skip to net worth actually. Troll Warlord not doing so well on net worth actually. He's doesn't have that much items. Should probably just consider going for a BKB so he can stay on his target. They have nothing that goes through BKB on the Dire team except I believe Curse of Avernus. And if there we go. I was actually gonna reach that soon, but let's see what's gonna happen now. Okay. Kinetic Field comes out, gives them vision. Nice. Tiny goes in, gets the kill. And oh, throws Disruptor, throws a big ultimate. Glimpses the troll back in. Now Troll has to think about whether he wants to pass it. Just touches it and gets killed. And looks like Dr. K might be killed by the combination, but it's well worth it. He did some good job just now. Mine's not exploding for some reason. Oh, huge amounts of mines, huge amount of zombies. Mines just kind of pointless there. That's an extra 600. Even here, he could explode. Well, that was so badly timed. But it's kind of hard to do that anyway. And looks like they might be able to. Nope, they can't kill the anti-mage either. But Puck might fall, gets used up. Actually, Techies commits suicide, makes up for what happened. And Techie is not sure what he's talking about, but in the end, it's a pretty long fight. Okay. Puck going for. No, he's keeping Dagon level 1. Yeah, he bought more points than Dagon, seems like. Is it on the courier or something? I can't see. Abaddon has his SNY. Let's see what's going to go for. Oh, SNY actually gives him quite a lot of slow now that I think about it. And, okay, going on the troll. Looks like, should be okay. So, Tombstone comes out, but not going to be hit by much. Doesn't have much mana. Oh, nice slow comes out from the Sky Mage, but I don't think he'll make it out alive. Looks like he is dead. And Abaddon should be okay. Dr. Kane is here. Disruptor. If you can throw a good kinetic field, you can definitely get a kill on this. No, Troll Wars gets healed. And Tiny links in, misses the stun. And one hit should be enough. There we go. But gets done in the end. Now it's Undying's turn. Don't see how he can make it out alive. It doesn't. Looks like he. Oh, the nice science comes out, prevents the Disruptor from throwing his ultimate, but he might be able to throw it anyway. Will he be able to glimpse back? Oh, stunned by the Dream Coil at the end. So we have a Dead Undying on this side, and Puck makes it out alive. Big fight for Team Dire actually. So yeah, Tiny has quite a lot of gold. I think he's gonna go for Assault QS. We'll have to wait and see. Disruptor. Maybe he considers a Blink Dagger. It's kind of hard to say. Oh wow, Puck actually gets caught out. I actually want to see what happened. Puck just walking in. Oh, gets caught by a normal ultimate. Just still the burst damage coming out of this Tiny is very big. You can't underestimate it because you can be hit by like a 600 damage avalanche, and another 300 damage from toss, as well as a couple of right clicks that hurt like bricks. Yeah, he can definitely bring down anyone. Maybe except the anti-mage, but we'll see. Techie has a Yules, probably should just go for the Aghanim. It's going to be really helpful for his team. And odd choice. Lastly, Skyrath Mage might be going for a Rod of Atos. Not maxing the Ancient Seal, but it's okay, I suppose. This is Arcane Boot, so he has no mana issues. And looks like he's going to be jumped on by the Anti-Mage. Alright. Can't slow him, can't silence him. And there you go. Anti-Mage has his Mantis style, so he could have just broken out of it if he wanted to. But there was no need, and he gets a pretty easy kill. Anti-Mage, first on the net worth with 15,000 15,000 net worth, and doing very well for himself. Their weak point seems to be their Troll. Troll has done very badly this game. But even here there's a rubber band effect, so if he gets a few kills, because he's like one of the lowest net worths, he gets extra bonus gold because of the patch. And they're barely ahead the Radiant, only 2.5k for both gold and experience. Who do I see taking this late game though? Late game, late game. Oh wow, sorry, I missed that completely. Looks like he must have just walked into a bunch of minefields though, and quite a long death. And that's a lot of experience and gold going to the techies. Oh, top lane might have an engagement. So who will win this late game? The Radiant have very good split push potential thanks to the anti-mage. Alright, looks like the Tiny is here. The Tombstone doesn't come out in time, misses the Tombstone comes out actually inside the kinetic field, and he takes a Mystic Flare but doesn't really do much damage. Abaddon keeping two of them busy while Anti-Mage throws a nice ultimate on Disruptor, gets the kill, and the Run or Die looks like he is the one who might be dying this time. Actually, Anti-Mage hits him before the ultimate expires, but doesn't matter. And Lina comes back for some revenge, almost killed, but gets the kill in the end. Nice fight for the Radiant as again, and they get a lot of experience on that Anti-Mage. Definitely the hero that you don't want to give farm to. And where was I? So yeah, the Radiant late game have very good split pushing potential with the Anti-Mage. He's able to split push, maybe he can sell the boots, get boots of travel, go anywhere he wants. But in terms of actual base destroying abilities, the Dire are way ahead. Still, with the way the game is progressing, it seems like Radiant have a pretty strong lead. It'll be the carry Abaddon really not working for them, at least not in my opinion. And I don't see why he's getting Blade Mail either. I wonder if you go Blade Mail and Aghanims, will you be able to redirect a lot of damage? That's actually an interesting mechanic, I think. And they lose their top racks. Dire can't defend. They need to have a minefield here. Puck jumps in towards the Dream Coil, but looks like he can't do much out of it. Glimpse back. It's the Puck, the person who's probably the most able to go out of glimpses. And Undying walks in. Tombstone just expired. Looks like we might be losing the another Anti-Mage ultimate. I think gets the kill. And looks like the Abaddon was able to kill the Troll Warlord. But I think the Radiant is probably going to retreat now. The Lina already pushing middle. Good job for her. Another bad fight for the Dire. Things just not looking well for them. Experience. They're probably going to go on to 7,000 gold. Maybe close to 10,000 now. Bottom lane. The problem is Anti-Mage hasn't even died once. If they kill him though, they'll be able to get a ton of gold because this patch, the most farmed hero on a team gives like 20% more gold than he should or something like that. And he's going for a Sacred Relic. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Abyssal Blade. It'll be really good for him. And looks like they should be able to get this tower. Tombstone comes out and tower is denied. Even if it's denied, at least the tower is gone. And Abaddon should be... Oh, whoa, that was weird. But with a haste rune, he'll be fine anyway. That was a very odd choice. And again, Midas, there we go, used it. The kill score is actually very close though, 26 to 24. Troll has died a lot though. Puck as well. Oddly enough, the Lina, who's not very farmed, has done very well in keeping herself alive. Only died 3 times. And she has a lot of defensive items, Yules, as well as a Ghost Scepter. Definitely should consider an Aghanims at some point so she can burst down that Abaddon. But yeah, these are really good items. Although there's a lot of magic damage on the Dire side, it's good that she can dodge at least the physical part of it. After the initial barrage of spells, you use Ghost Scepter, she should be fine. 5 to Artemis, used to be 7. Didn't realize when. I don't buy the item much, but now we know it's been nerfed. And looks like the day gone. 2 recipes coming out and Skull Basher is ready. So Abyssal Blades will be out soon. Anti-Mage pushing by himself. Oh, might be caught out. Stun actually misses. And he's going for it. And does he want to? Oh, he already used his Manta Split. And looks like nice. Gets the kill on the Scarlet Mage. Continues going for the Disruptor. Glimpsed out of the kinetic field. He is thanking his lucky stars. And he's man fighting them. And he should probably blink out. No, he doesn't in the end. And look at that. Look at that streak that he gave them. That is a lot of gold to give to the Abaddon. As well as the Techies. As well as the Tiny. By the way, you see that Techies gets more gold than the Tiny, even though they both killed the same person. That's because Techies is lower in the net worth compared to the tiny. Oh, sorry, so sorry. Because the techies is lower in the net worth than the tiny, he gets more gold out of kills than the tiny. The more your net worth is, the less gold you get from kills. So that's why this is definitely the age of supports. If you're a support player, you're likely very low on the net worth. So when you get a kill, you're gonna get a lot of gold out of it, even just assists. And anti-mage, he might have been able to take that fight if he had the Abyssal Blade, if he could have stunned the tiny. Oh, another thing is that the tiny's Crag Exterior, I think, goes through BKB, but I'm not sure at all if it does or does not. And looks like they have Assault Cuirass ready. So that's a lot of minus armor. That's a lot of armor for the whole team in general. That's plus 10 armor. 5 from the Vladimirs and 5 from the Tiny. So very good for them. Okay, there's a lot of talking going on. Too much, in fact. Abaddon definitely should consider getting an Agonist for his team. Not only does his bar time last longer, but he's able to redirect 35% of the damage his team takes. So 1/3 basically of the damage they take will be healing him, no matter where it goes, and that's really good. Okay, Abyssal Blade on the anti-mage is up, and we have the Agonims on the Tickies. When he sees where they're pushing, he needs to put a minefield sign on the mines themselves. What's the time? Yeah, it lasts 180 seconds. So it lasts 3 minutes. It has a 6-minute cooldown. Okay, lots of smiley face. That's cute. Undying. Ooh, Solar Crest. I haven't talked about him in a while actually. So I apologize if this is the guy who submitted the replay. Undying. He's actually Solar Crest, really good item because you can use it on anyone, and they don't have MKB. Who's gonna go MKB? Tiny maybe go MKB, but it's not what you usually build into. But it's not bad. Troll just really behind. It has his SNY almost, but he hasn't. I feel like he needs to go BKB just to survive, and I don't know. Troll just not doing well for his team. Not doing much for his team this game. But maybe it may not be his fault. Maybe just being focused down. Still, I feel like he could have avoided some of the deaths, and I don't like his skill build either. Do we have a minefield sign anywhere? Tickies? Yeah, he used it in the mid lane. Alright. Looks like we might have an engagement here. It's very clever of them to not go. If they know there's a minefield sign here, then it's very clever of them to skip that and go bottom instead. Oh, nice one comes out. Oh, Scarlet Mage, definitely not where you want to be. Almost dies. I feel like they were thinking he could have been Laguna Bladed, but they decided not to. That was too close for them. And they're still pushing 2 sentry wards right next to each other. One by the Undying, one by the Lina. Okay, interesting. The anti-mage thinking of split pushing. The problem is that you don't want to split push against the Tickies because, especially when he has Agnes, because you don't know which lane is the one that has the minefield signed on it. Still, there's about another 90 seconds, and it'll expire, so you can split push then. It's a tense moment. Undying. Oh, minefield, they see it. They walk into it. That may have been more damage than they wanted to. Tombstone comes out. They may have considered putting the Tombstone up there actually too. Undying taking a lot of damage, but looks like, oh no, he's not gonna be fine. He gets killed by the Tiny. In the meantime, Troll Warlord going ham gets the kill on the Scarlet Mage. Nice job by the Troll Warlord. Anti-Mage getting caught in the Disruptor's ultimate. That's gonna be a lot of damage. In the end, it's a triple kill for the Tiny. Very good fight, and Undying actually falls to the Tiki Mines. Huge fight for the Dire side, and look at this. Oh god, the graphs, you never see that before. You used to see graphs where everyone gets the same experience, but it doesn't happen so much now. So yeah, that was somewhat reckless. What they should have done is put the Tombstone up here so they can see the mines and deward them, but after that things just went crazy for them. Anti-Mage didn't get to use his ultimate either. He was caught in that Disruptor ultimate and he can't do anything with the Mantis style. Blade Mail on... yeah, they have one person with Blade Mail. which is the Abaddon. What's he going for next? Heart. Very nice. His build is now is quite dangerous now that he has a heart and a blade mail. Still think he's Aghanims though. I'm gonna keep harping on about this Aghanims until someone stops watching the video. Look at that. Look at that. Assault, Cuirass, Aghanims. Oh, he's going for it. Disruptor. TP's in, throws a beautiful ultimate. Gonna kill Mr. Undying, but looks like they lose the Aegis on the Tiny. Will they keep pushing for this? Puck staying behind. Doesn't have his ultimate, but he could silence Tiny. Kills the Troll Warlord. Puck throws a what do you call it? Illusory Orb, but doesn't go to it anyway. Tiny almost blinks right on him. He sees him, but there's a lot of blinking going on, and at the end of they're able to make it up alive. Oh, and Abaddon turns on his ultimate, but nobody's hitting him. Oh, nice. Anti-Mage uses the Abyssal Blade, but looks like he gets caught in the end. He isn't able to use his ultimate to kill anyone. And oh, Puck, really weird illusory orbs coming out of this guy. That was so odd. He puts an orb this way when he could have just put one that way and jumped to it. But did he think he could get the kill? He vastly overestimated himself. And experience now going in favor of the Dire. Same thing. Gold going even after a 12k advantage. That's not something you want to throw just like that. And Tiny almost same net worth as the anti-mage. If Tiny should go BKB. Oh, he's going to moonshot. That's really good as well. Tiny should go BKB though, and that way he can avoid all of anti-mage's damage from his mana break, from his mana void, and I feel like if they're the same net worth, Tiny can easily take on the anti-mage. Is he gonna eat it? I feel like you can just eat it and well, up to him. I like how we have items now that are edible. You can eat Aghanims if you're alchemist. You can eat a moon shard, which is like a rock, I guess, if it's a shard of the moon. I'll have to wait and see. Lina, no item progression. She's been the lowest on the rating for the whole time, but she's still done quite well actually. Anti-mage, what's he gonna go for? Probably gonna go for heart next. Undying hasn't bought anything. Is there anything on the courier for anyone? No. Troll Warlord. This guy has been farming so slow, and this is one of the problems with the Radiant team lineup is that late game, the Undying falls off so much. Undying, one of the strongest heroes the first, I'd say, 25 minutes. Past that, his weaknesses start to show. He needs a lot of experience to get all his skills up, and his skills none of them really scale late game. Flesh Golem is nice for damage amplification, but he's not very tanky, even though he looks like he's a tank, but he's not. Yeah, he just falls off so much late game. You need to be able to throw 3 or 4 decays before you 5. And Puck, very nice. He just goes in for some reason. Will he be glimpsed? Might be glimpsed. No, Tombstone comes out. Looks like they'll be fine. Oh, okay. Lincoln by the Tiny. Mystic Flare comes out. Hasn't really done anything. Nice ultimate by the Disruptor. Might also glimpse back the Undying. The Undying looks like he's gonna fall. Troll doing his best to man up and hit people, but nothing happens. Zombie actually being thrown, but doesn't generate anything. And Troll still going in. Why is he going in? That's a very bad choice. And actually, Puck gonna jaunt. Okay, jaunts to safety. Lina doing her best to keep the team alive, and she does, but she looks like she's gonna sacrifice her left. Oh wow! Actually, no, it doesn't. Bound Candy and Abaddon with the mystical gets the kill, and that's very odd. Troll actually manning up against the Abaddon, but I'd put my money on the Abaddon this fight, and I'm right because he gets him in the end. Anti-Mage in the top lane actually trying to backdeal, but he gets. Looks like he was able to get a tower. Puck gets a kill on the Disruptor, and looks like mid lane is going to be Abaddon pushing the base. Might be able to get more. Okay, the Anti-Mage coming back home. There's no ultimate on the Abaddon, and it's going to be Anti-Mage. We'll be able to kill him. He doesn't want to attack him while the blade mail is up, so he's alright. Now he takes him on. There's no mana. He's gonna use it. Mana void comes out. Beautiful. They should know that 3 seconds. Will they be able to get it? They do barely get it. Oh, that was beautiful. Although they do lose their access, so maybe not that beautiful. Graphs must be going crazy out of them. I don't even know who's winning, but it looks like it's still going Dire's favor all the way. Wow. Anti-Mage gets a BKB. I really approve of that. Like I said, nothing goes to BKB from the Dire side except the Curse of Avernus. That's going to be real good. And Disruptor can prevent BKB if he uses it first. So that's good for them. But Dire has the mid racks. Radiant has the top racks taken. So who's gonna win this? It's gonna be difficult to predict. I think now we should probably switch to the buyback. Who has buyback? Abaddon has buyback and Tikis has buyback. So only the Dire side has buyback. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's better. Looks like they're just gonna push. Ooh, sorry for yawning. Roshan, back up. Which do Radiant want to do it? Looks like they prefer to push. They want to go while the Abaddon's still dead. But Abaddon's gonna come back in 10 seconds. Looks like it's gonna be fine. Puck could have killed the but decides not to. I feel like he could have thrown the illusory or the Dream Coil on both the Disruptor and the Scout Mage. Love the pick of the Blink Dagger as well as the Glimmer Cape, doing his best to stay alive. No detection on either side. Radiant seem to be slacking off on the ward. I know that Lina bought a lot. Yeah, she should start planting them though. Abaddon's here, and there's a minefield sign, so very dangerous for them to go through to try to go mid. At least for the next 3 minutes. Anti-Mage is split pushing top, but they have a nice ward that sees him. So if he tries to blink out or any shenanigans, he'll be fine. Good dive wards actually in general. Mid, top, and as well as near Roshan. And they should see this. They probably do. Give the region to the Lina. And this is going to be the second Roshan of the game. Okay. Puck is here. They see this. They know this is happening. They have both. Okay, the Radiant see them approaching. Nice kinetic field, but doesn't throw the ultimate yet. This is going to be a nice double stun. Very big ultimate comes out, but they're able to walk out of it at least. Can they glimpse anyone back? They do glimpse the Undying. Undying is definitely going to fall. And zombies, billion zombies, but Tombstone gets killed immediately. Looks like they left the techies to defend, but it's going to be enough. Anti-Mage goes for the tower. And not actually going. Oh, nice to dodge the stun thing. And they force the Tiny to go back. In fact, both Tiny and Abaddon are back, and okay, the Radiant should consider going for Roshan actually. Oh, looks like Glimmer Cape comes out, and should be fine. Oh, will Puck go for him? No, he gets caught out. He must have thought he was alone. Mystic Flare comes out for no real reason, but that's fine. Lots of buybacks available on the Dire side now, not as many on the Radiant. And okay, Tiny going for Roshan now. Still has that moon shard. Still, I think he doesn't want to buy BKB until he has enough money for a buyback as well, which is very smart of him. A lot of teams they see an item. Oh, top lane, Abaddon versus Anti-Mage. This is actually very. This reminds me of the World of Warcraft. Warcraft 3, Illidan against Arthas because they have the same models. That was really cool. In the end, Tiny brings down the Roshan, and he takes the Aegis for himself. Tiny almost level 25 as well. I think he could buy a piece of the Aegis if he wanted to, but he decides not to. There's a good. Oh, he goes for Boots of Travel. Does he have enough for buyback? No, this is actually very scary. But if he sells his Power Trade, I think he should be okay. He has more unreliable gold and death cost, so if he gets gold, it should be okay. And this is it's tense. It's like, which team is gonna take this? Which team wins this late game? It's very scary for both sides, I feel like, because both sides can take a fight, but I think actually the Dire have been doing fights better, mainly because Disruptor's ultimate is so powerful. It's basically an AoE Doom, and it has done so much work for them. Before that, though, they had the Undying Tombstone, which almost had the same effect as the Disruptor's kinetic field that created like a zone where they could fight. But now that the Tombstone's so weak, it's barely worth anything. And do they see him? Okay, there's no detection. And MKB actually comes out. Alright. Oh, they actually get the jump on the Skyrat Mage. Will they be able to get the jump on the Undying as well? No, and I said maybe that Tiny would get MKB, but Abaddon also gets MKB. This is for the Solar Crest that they have, as well as the Mist Chance by the Troll Warlords. This is actually really good that they got it. Minefield has expired, so they can see these. Oh, but too close to the tower. They, like I said, they should probably consider trying to put a tombstone in that area so that Lina can deward. But it's very hard for them to go high ground. There's not that many mines bottom lane, but they probably don't know this. Does Lina have more sentries? She needs them. There we go. She has 2 sentries. Oh. Lina has 3 observers, which she's not planting. And on the, yeah, I mean, should definitely consider planting them. When late game happens, teams kind of tend to neglect warding. Even players who are very diligent early game sometimes forget to ward late game. But it's like whatever the time, you should always be warding. You should put a ward here, maybe a ward here, even a ward here. Just keep warding, especially if you're playing aggressive. That's when warding is that's most useful. Because this one is doing them a lot of work, and so is this one. And while they also haven't been warding as much, at least they've been warding more than the Radiant. And oh dear, he walked into a really wrong spot. This is not where you want to be, and I think he might fall. Throws, and he's dead. Throws out the tombstone before he dies, but he just wants to give up some gold. This is okay. At least they might be able to get the pick off on the puck. Puck links out. No, he doesn't. Oh, that is unfortunate. But looks like he might be able to make that alive. No, still caught in the kinetic field. Will he be able to blink out to safety? Should be able to blink out. Blink out! Very slow reaction. He has enough time to blink out, but he doesn't use it. That is a huge misplay. This puck not playing the hero to the full potential. He could have made it out alive with that. Alright, Abaddon. So he's going in. Things definitely looking in dire's favor. If you're a fan of Undogs, it looks like we might lose the Troll who doesn't have buyback. Notice he have a BKB. Oh man, this Troll has not contributed much to the game at all. 2, 11, and 10. And looks like Lina might. They're just getting picked off one by one. Lina's gonna fall as well. They lost the Undying first, then the Puck, then the Troll. Now they're gonna lose the Lina. And Anti-Mage definitely shouldn't be going in. And they're going. The Radiant team's good mid. Get a couple of get some gold going. All right. Anti-Mage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anti-Mage gets a kill on the Sky. He just jumped and stunned him. And now he's going for the Abaddon. Abaddon, lots of life and mana to chew through. Not that easy for the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage has the Eagle Song. I don't think he wants to go Butterfly though, because he is going Butterfly. There's an MKB on the Abaddon. There might be an MKB coming out on the Tiny soon. But well, his choice. He had the Moonshot, by the way, so he has quite a lot of attack speed. Not very fast. Not as fast as the Anti-Mage, who doesn't even have any sort of attack speed items. But Anti-Mage base speed is so high. Base attack speed. Radiant, now the underdog after they were leading for so long. It's crazy how this game works. A team that could be winning suddenly just loses their lead, and you end up going, man, I hope the Radiant win. Then they start losing. You're like, you know what? I think the Dire should win. So I don't know which side I support, but I definitely like the way Disruptors played this game. I think Anti-Mage has done a swell job as well. The other players, Tiny, Abaddon, did their job very well. Techies did okay. Scarlet Mage seems to have died a little bit too much. I feel like he should have gone for more mobility items, but I'm glad he has the 4 staff now. In terms of rating, I feel like the Lina did very well as well. But Undying was okay early game, but he really falls off. I don't like his item choices either. I feel like a mech earlier would have been better. Troll and Puck have misplayed a lot. Troll especially has done very little for his team. And let's switch to net worth. Yeah, I think Troll is like, oh wait, yeah, oh dear, there we go. Yeah, Troll, not nothing really. Anti-Mage is 3 times his gold. I'm at 5. Okay. There we go. Okay, looks like they might be going bottom lane, and the Dire are pushing as well. Um, Looks like okay, they get the kill on the Techie, so there's nothing stopping them from going. They're going for the racks. If this is a base race, then they should go for it. Oh, okay, the Tiny comes back, and nice static field comes out. Looks like they get the kill on the Skyrat Mage as well. Tiny might be falling. Anti Mage still alive, and looks like Tiny kills the Undying. But this glimpse back, will he be able to kill anyone? What's his name? Anti Mage. Where's he gonna go? They still have Abaddon's borrowed time, and are they gonna try to escape? Anti-Mage listen to the trees. Abaddon, sorry, Buck also safe. They lost 3, and Undying buys back actually to defend the base. Not sure you need to do that, but okay. Techies bought back as well. Who else bought back? Techies and Tiny both bought back, as well as Undying. So if the Radiant keep pushing, and they take another fight where they kill the Tiny, they pretty much win the game. Well, not guaranteed, but they'll have a very good shot at it. Oh, they do? I didn't realize this was a popular match. I'm not sure what that means though. Anyway, um, did Undying just sell his Solar Crest? Holy crap, did he just sell his Solar Crest? Where did he put it? He had a Solar Crest, he sold it. What's he buying? Where's the Solar Crest? He's going for Necro. He wants to do. He's throwing. Oh, okay, sorry. Looks like Tiny's actually gonna fall, and he might. Big ultimate comes out, and they're going for the disruptor now as well. Holy crap! Can they get a kill? If he hits a creep, he might actually splice the damage from Battle Fury. But Blake's out. Where is he? He's here. They see him. They do see him, and he falls. Holy crap! And he's not coming back anytime soon. Disruptor does have buyback. Abaddon's gonna really need to create some major space for his team. And okay, he's gonna go top. He can blink back to help defend, but it's gonna be a rough defense. Do they have? Oh, this would be very clever if he puts a minefield sign there. This is what he needs. He needs to do because they're gonna lose this Rax. And Abaddon going for the throne. All right, he's not going for the Rax. Disruptor buys back. And look, nice, big ultimate comes out. Are they able to get the kill? No, they can't even kill the anti-mage. Anti-mage, is he gonna fall? He does fall, but he has not. He has buyback. He buys back, and okay, it looks like they have a couple of people on the throne. It looks like Disruptor is gonna fall. Meanwhile, Abaddon able to get a kill. Okay, he's going for the throne as well as the Radiant side. Which side is gonna get first? Radiant. Looks like they're gonna be pushing a bit faster. Abaddon. Can he get it? Who's gonna? Oh, right, it is the Radiant. The Radiant who get it. Oh, wow. That is very close. That is very close. Wow. That was really close. And a really good game to watch. I'm very grateful for the guy who submitted this replay. I hope you enjoyed the cast. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.